What's going on, guys? This is going to be a video showing a few cutting demonstrations with my EDC scissors through a variety of materials, just to show how well the scissors work through material that you might come across from day to day and with daily use of these scissors, and just to give a few examples of how well they cut and what you can expect from them. So this is going to be really in no specific order, just as I kind of have things piled on the desk here. But first thing we'll go ahead and get out of the way, obviously any pair of scissors should be able to handle is just regular paper. See, no problem there. You can even get a little more precise if you want to follow lines. And these scissors do take a little bit of practice because they are a little bit on the smaller size. They are meant to be that way to be carried comfortably. But they're also designed to work. So there you go. Again, no problem cutting through paper. Another quick example I like to use to test the sharpness of scissors, because it does tend to want to bunch up on you a little bit and can be a little bit more difficult to cut under certain circumstances. As you can see, even folded over, bunched up. I'll bunch it up a few times here. No problems. Here's some shipping cardboard. This is something that could be a challenge for some scissors. Some rawhide leather. See, it cuts nice and cleanly, very easily. And I believe this is about 6 to 8 ounce leather. I think I got some a little bit thicker here, some scraps. Again, no problem. Very clean and even cuts. There's some light plastic. Again, depending on the make and model of scissors, you know, the thin stuff can tend to want to go between the blades. And just a little tip when using these, if you are cutting something either a little thinner or in some cases a little heavier, it does help to put just a little bit of side pressure on one corner of one of the blades, just to give it a little bit of side loading. They'll still operate as normal, but as you can see, you know, with no pressure, this does tend to want to go between the blades. But if you put just a small amount of pressure, it cuts just fine. And again, even bunched up, nice and clean. A little bit of vinyl siding can be pretty tough on a knife blade or scissors. Cuts very well through that. Wouldn't recommend siding your whole house this way. But it does work. And I'll just simulate opening this package here. See, here's some fabric, some t-shirt material from a shop rag. Works very well for that. And again, even bunched up, no problem. or just a single layer. Nice and clean. And then here's some slightly thicker material, more like a bath towel or a bar mop. No problem there. Show on some electrical tape here. Cuts that nice and easily. Probably one of the more common uses I had in mind when I designed these, cutting fishing line. Have these hanging around your neck while you're fishing, need to change lures or retie one. Just pull these out, cut your lure off, cut the line like you need it. Even get up there real precisely with a point, cut next to your knots. Works very well for that. There's some clothesline rope. Something similar anyway. No problem there. Similarly with paracord, very quick and clean and easy. And again, sometimes material will kind of go between the blades and push them apart. Again, you'll have that with any pair of scissors. Just a little bit of side loading. No problem. And sometimes for heavier cuts you can get a little bit more leverage near the back of the scissors. Show just the string. Some seatbelt material. Nice and quick and clean. And then finally I've got some light gauge doorbell wire. It's about 18 or 20 gauge. Cut through that no problem. Now these are hardened to about a 60-61 Rockwell, so they should wear fairly slowly and really not need sharpening all that often. There's absolutely no visible edge damage even after cutting that wire. And I'm not going to cut through this heavy gauge. It's about a 12 gauge electrical wire, but just to show you, these do make very nice wire strippers as well. Put a little pressure, roll it around the insulation. And now I could cut through this, but you're really asking a lot from a small pair of scissors. Not that it would damage the blade, but it's just a little hard on the hands. And again, just to show you, even after cutting the wire, still razor sharp. No problems cutting. So there's a few demos. Should hold up to most everyday tasks. Obviously it's not a full-size pair of shears or scissors. You're really not going to be doing sheet metal work or anything like that with them, but they are a nice little addition to your everyday carry kit, and I think work quite well for the tasks that they're designed for, and as you saw in this video. So any questions, send me a message, send me an email. Thanks for watching.